Interview 1.
Welcome to Digital Life. Today, we're talking about the impact of social media on society with Dr. Sarah, a sociologist who studies digital behavior. Dr. Sarah, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Social media has become a major part of our lives. How do you think it has affected society?
Social media has had both positive and negative impacts on society. On the positive side, it has allowed people to stay connected with friends and family no matter where they are in the world. It has also given people a platform to express their opinions and share their creativity. However, there are negative aspects as well. Social media has been linked to increased feelings of loneliness and anxiety, especially among younger users. Additionally, the constant comparison with others' curated lives can lead to lower self-esteem.
What role do you think social media plays in shaping public opinion?
Social media plays a huge role in shaping public opinion. People often turn to social media to stay informed about current events and trends. However, the information shared on these platforms is not always accurate, and misinformation can spread quickly. This can lead to the formation of biased or misinformed opinions. Additionally, social media algorithms tend to show users content that aligns with their existing beliefs, which can create echo chambers where people are only exposed to viewpoints that reinforce their opinions.
That's concerning. What can users do to protect themselves from the negative effects of social media?
One of the best things users can do is to limit their time on social media. It's important to take breaks and engage in offline activities. Additionally, users should be mindful of the sources of information they are consuming. They should fact-check information before accepting it as true and make an effort to follow a diverse range of accounts to avoid echo chambers. Finally, being aware of how social media makes them feel is key. If a user finds that social media is making them feel anxious or upset, it's important to take a step back.
What do you think is the future of social media?
I think social media will continue to evolve. We may see new platforms emerge that focus on fostering positive interactions and reducing harmful content. However, it's up to both the companies that run these platforms and the users themselves to create a healthier digital environment. I also believe there will be more regulations in the future to protect users' privacy and reduce the spread of misinformation. Interview 2.
Welcome to Language and Culture. Today, we're discussing the importance of learning multiple languages with Mr. David, a language professor with over 20 years of experience. Mr. David, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Why do you think it's important for people to learn multiple languages?
Learning multiple languages offers many benefits. First and foremost, it allows individuals to communicate with a wider range of people, which is especially important in our increasingly globalized world. It also opens up more opportunities in terms of travel, career, and education. In addition, studies have shown that learning a second language improves cognitive abilities, such as problem-solving and multitasking. It can even delay the onset of cognitive decline as we age.
That's interesting. What are some challenges people face when learning a new language?
One of the biggest challenges is staying motivated. Learning a new language takes time and effort, and it's easy to become frustrated when progress seems slow. Another challenge is finding the opportunity to practice. It's important to use the language regularly in order to retain what you've learned, but not everyone has access to native speakers or language exchange opportunities. Lastly, some people struggle with certain aspects of the language, such as pronunciation or grammar, which can make learning more difficult.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to start learning a new language?
My advice is to start small and be consistent. Set achievable goals, such as learning a certain number of new words each day, and make language learning a part of your daily routine. It's also helpful to immerse yourself in the language as much as possible. This can be done by watching TV shows, listening to music, or reading books in the target language. Additionally, finding a language partner or joining a language learning group can provide valuable practice and support.
What do you think is the future of language learning?
I believe that language learning will become even more accessible thanks to technology. Language learning apps and online platforms are making it easier for people to learn at their own pace, no matter where they are. We may also see advances in language translation technology, but I don't think it will replace the need for people to learn languages. There's something irreplaceable about the cultural understanding and connection that comes with learning a new language.
Interview 3.
Welcome to Urban Life. Today, we're talking about the benefits of urban green spaces with Ms. Laura, an urban planner who specializes in sustainable city design. Ms. Laura, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Green spaces in cities, such as parks and gardens, are becoming more common. Why are they so important for urban areas?
Urban green spaces are incredibly important for both the environment and the people living in cities. First, they help reduce air pollution by absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. This is especially important in cities where air quality is often poor due to traffic and industrial activities. Green spaces also provide a habitat for wildlife, which helps preserve biodiversity. In addition to the environmental benefits, green spaces offer mental and physical health benefits. They provide a space for people to relax, exercise, and connect with nature, which can reduce stress and improve overall well-being.
That sounds great. Are there any challenges to creating and maintaining urban green spaces?
Yes, there are challenges. One of the biggest challenges is finding space for green areas in already densely populated cities. Land in urban areas is often expensive, and there is pressure to use it for housing or commercial development rather than green spaces. Another challenge is maintenance. Green spaces require regular upkeep to ensure they remain clean, safe, and attractive. This requires funding and community involvement. However, the long-term benefits of green spaces far outweigh these challenges.
How can cities overcome these challenges?
One solution is to incorporate green spaces into new developments from the beginning. For example, developers can include parks or gardens as part of residential or commercial projects. Cities can also make use of underutilized spaces, such as rooftops or vacant lots, to create urban gardens or small parks. Additionally, community involvement is key. Cities should work with local residents to maintain and improve green spaces, which can also help foster a sense of ownership and pride in the community.
What do you think the future holds for urban green spaces?
I believe that urban green spaces will continue to grow in importance as cities become more crowded and people seek relief from the stresses of urban life. We'll likely see more innovative solutions, such as vertical gardens and green roofs, to bring nature into cities. I also think that governments and city planners will place a greater emphasis on creating sustainable and livable urban environments that prioritize the well-being of both people and the planet.